Okay, we're live now. So just we're not starting till 9, but I'm off 10 minutes early. It just might get snagged on the 3D. Run while you can. What's that? Run while you can. Huh? This is a fucking media. That's all we can use to take pictures. They use this to. They should be used. I should be used. They should be used. It just takes pictures and puts on the website. It gets paid for it. That's what it does. It's fucking media. Social media that's right now and then doing this extra stuff. I gotta get into it. It's like ceremony for huh?
The audio on the Teams. Teams link. You turn it off.
What Teams? Like this? Like you're seeing this now?
Yeah. The
I can't.
here for our Indigenous art unveiling today with two art pieces. To start off today, our principal, Mr. Beldasso, is going to speak. Thank you, Mr. Beldasso. At this point, I'd like to invite Trustee Gary Kuhn to come up and give his opening remarks.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Before I begin, I too would like to express gratitude to Paul James and the Indigenous Learning Department for their tireless work in advancing the presence of Walton figures in all a dozen schools now across our district. And thank you to Principal Baldasso, Vice Principal Ron Fitz, Vice Principal Sandy Hawk, and Vice Principal Jennifer Johnson for the warm welcome to your school community. I'm Gary Kuhn, as mentioned. I'm the Chair of the Board of Education, and I do want to acknowledge my colleagues who are Vice Chair today. I'm thrilled to bring you greetings from our entire board. Just a few weeks ago, we had the privilege and honor of attending two similar ceremonies. One at Wausau, Parking School, Peter School, and another at Fraser. These events, the tradition and ceremonies that surround them, will clearly leave a lasting positive impact on our school communities. The Coast Salish use walking figures as markers to welcome people to their territories. The walking figure by Master Carver Gary Leon and the 3D art panel at Raise the Air will create a powerful and lasting impression on Indigenous students, staff, families, and our surrounding community for many decades. They will stand as a reminder that we are on the Pizzi land, surrounded I know this is an important moment for Paula, and she will speak to the importance of this day. It's also a homecoming for Casey Mastercard, it's great here, which is tremendously meaningful. The staff at Fraser Heights have also been clear about their commitment to honoring the school's connection to the Casey community and the presence on Casey land. At Surrey Schools, our board is committed to ongoing efforts for reconciliation for these issues and providing every single Surrey School student an opportunity to learn more about the traditions and customs of Indigenous people. Again, it's my great pleasure to be here with you on this very special day and bring greetings and congratulations.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank some of our guests who are attending today. First of all, thank you, Mr. Fraser, and also Trustee Terry Allen for being here today. Anthony Holland, our Deputy Superintendent and former principal at Fraser Heights, and Terry Smith, our Assistant Superintendent. And then we are especially honored to have some of our other guests here today. We are Casey Elders, Ariel Pierre. We have Juanita Colton, our District Principal of Indigenous Learning. We have several drummers and dancers here today, which we are so fortunate to have. And we also have Fraser Heights' wonderful Indigenous students who are taking part in gathering here today. Our staff and students who are listening right now in the classrooms, we appreciate their participation, and teachers. Paula James, who is a senior Indigenous language and cultural facilitator. We are so fortunate, feels extra special to have you here, a former parent of our school, who feel you taking care of us. Reading here, there were other people here. Roberto, our custodian, was polishing things up yesterday. Janet, as Tivo, our students, with the lighting and sound. Mr. Hall, who's working behind the scenes right now with their invitations. Mr. Liv and Ms. Gonzalez, and several other individuals who were all part of making this event happen. I also want to thank facilities who actually really scrambled this week and just took the extra mile to make sure we had some of our Indigenous flags up. We just really appreciate everybody's participation, everyone's role is so important. We'd like to thank Freddie Sampson, a former Indigenous graduation advocate and parent of Selena Hutchinson, for the generous donations to raise the year's artwork. We want to recognize and thank Owen Dard, our Indigenous graduation advocate, and Gail Manning, our Indigenous youth care worker, who we are honored to work with here at our school, who help us give us wisdom to support our Indigenous learners. And of course, Master Carver Gary Leon and artist Ray Pierre. May Fraser Heights be worthy of having your artwork in our school. May our thoughts, our actions be worthy of having your artwork in our school. And now I'd like to ask Paula, please come up. Thank you very much. Okay. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm just glad to be here. So many people involved with Fraser Heights and being a part of Indigenous learning here in the city. I am going to start. I will be your speaker for today's ceremony, and I'm going to start by introducing myself in the Canadian language, the K2 dialect. And I start off with saying, I swear, Hopsel, Kretakakomo, Squeak, Please, Kitsy, Kelsey, It's a Yaya, Six, we are live streamed, Mr. Asher. So to those students and teachers, I thank you for your attention. And classes from my permit, so maybe some applause, please feel free to join in. And teachers, we will support that tested, that would be great. And to the following teachers, it is important to use microphone here, so those students in the classroom will hear what you are sharing. We are going to start our day with the welcome song. I'm going to ask our donors to come up here and start this part for us. We have a few of them. stand up front here or up? That's the MCA for our members. Thank you so much for our members. It's a pleasure to also introduce, to start our day, we are going to witness the sacred mass which comes from the upper religious gives. So our drummer brigade, we have a couple of young people that are going to come out and share. What a wonderful way to start the ceremony. Thank you so much for sharing that. The next part we're going to move forward to, we're going to call our witnesses for the day, and I'm calling upon Dennis Leon, who will share the roles and responsibility of our witnesses. And if we can have our Fraser Heights family come stand up front here, ready with your power.
I'm going to explain a little bit about the calling when you go to any kind of wildlife ceremony or gathering, you see the family that's they call the people. There's a lot of people that want to do this, that could be this. So the job of the witness is to take in everything that they see and hear at the ceremony. So we're going to be calling something. January 7th. Just everywhere. The witnesses are receiving 50 cents each. A long time ago, this is what it costed for a day, and this represents a nice for 50 cents. And we didn't have a American language, so a long time ago, a lot of our stories were made on story language. And this is what the 50 cents represents. Over the guards, Jim. Other syrup here.
Hi, Chair Dennis. And now what we're going to do next, I'm going to call upon our drummers to walk back to the bathroom so we can blanket you. So Dennis, Terrence, Ralph, and Lisa, please go to the bathroom and be blanketed. And while we have our ladies blanketing the drummers, we are gathered here today, I'm happy to say. We're gathered here to do two special unveilings. In the Hungarian language, this welcome here is called caption, and then we're also unveiling a three-dimensional piece. So at this time, we do have some very special guests. We mentioned earlier, I'd like to recognize the key because they're an integral part of this unveiling ceremony. I will share a bit more about each of them as we move into the ceremony. So
Again, it's my pleasure to introduce from Chehalis First Nation, our Master Artist, Gary Lima, and then from Casey First Nation, Vinny Pierre, and then we also have Kiefer Strotman from Rain Indigenous Production. We'll also have from the Scotland Irish First Nation, Lee Prigo, who will do the lesson of our art pieces. And I just want to recognize our co-singers drummers who are being prepared in the back there. And definitely thank you to our Casey elders for being attendants today, Elder Cyril, Elder Mike, and Elder Wilma. Thank you so much. They have grandchildren here, and we've sent children through the school too as well. So the school is very nostalgic to us. And we're so proud to be here. What we want to share too is that the welcome figure and three-dimensional art are both visible reminder that this building is on Coast Salish territory and the importance of the ongoing relations and commitment to working together. Service Schools is acknowledged for doing this work too. There are some very important steps passing on the history and knowledge of the Coast Salish people. Fraser Heights Secondary would also like to take this time to recognize and acknowledge the patience and the assistance of those who had a role with the installation here, set up the permits, the floor scanners, and the structural engineer for the mountain brackets. So a huge thank you to the District Facility Center, all of the construction, bush employment, and capital projects. Your role and your time here that you spent is greatly appreciated. And I believe we have another former Fraser High students with, bush employment. Yes, thank you, Trevor. Sorry, Dan? Kevin. There's a few years. So Kevin is also a former student of Fraser Heights here and was wonderful to have a part of this installation. So I'm very excited today. Are our drummers ready? What we're also going to do is I'm going to ask our artists, Master Carter Gary and our artists, Brady and Keeper. We're also going to go to the back and be blanketed, so thank you so much if you'll do that. And then we'll have our drummers come out. Can you send a drummer, please? So as you see the drummers come out front here, they're known as the workers, and you'll see a blanket on them and a headband. So the blanket is folded in place with a left shoulder and pinned under the right arm. This covers the heart, and it reminds and helps them, as the speakers and drummers, to carry their role from the heart. And the headband is tied around the forehead to help keep them focused on the meaning of the ceremony and speaking clearly and caringly. We'll have to do two separate unveilings. We'll start with Gary first when he's ready, and then we'll move over to the three-dimensional piece. And the ladies are just preparing. And when our artists come out, you're going to see that their blankets are being worn differently. They will be placed upon both shoulders, so they're wrapped to keep warm, and then they'll have a headband as well. The headband is placed on the forehead, and this helps to keep it box the ceremony, and it also recognizes that we're honoring them. And what we'll also see today is cedar boughs. We'll have cedar boughs placed upon the floor. The ladies will do that soon. And cedar is considered one of our medicines for Coast Salish people. The cedar tree has become a powerful symbol of strength and revitalization. So it is a healing tree, and it reinforces positive energy. A layer of cedar boughs are going to be placed on the floor in front of each art piece for our artists to stand on. This is to honor their work that they have done in the school. We're going to have Gail Lennon with the cedar bough, Gail. Meanwhile, I'm also going to call upon we both need to come to themselves and stay with First Nation. We is going to be the one doing the lesson. You'll see we brushing the welcome figure with your power in a sleep motion. And at that point is when you'll be pictures of that part. Other than that, the other parts of the ceremony, we have the photographer walking around the stage taking pictures of other scenarios. So we should go back and have these activities as well. This is a part of the ceremony where we really have our patience, waiting for everyone to be prepared. Each step is taken carefully and lightly and making sure that it's done in accordingly. You can call upon the Unveiling. See about the other side, please. We're going to have our artists with a two-part unveiling. I'm also going to call upon our unveilers. Our unveilers know who they are. We have two for the welcome stages here, and we have two for the three-dimensional art piece. If our unveilers can come up now and stand on each side, that would be great. Do you have our artists here? You think our artists can go ahead? Because the first to bring out Master Carter, very young, I have a man on the Cedar Bells here, please. And then further on, Ray and Keeper, you can stand in front of the reference, that would be lovely. What's going to happen is we're going to start with Master Carver Gary Leon. We'll unveil his first, and then thank you to our drummers. Our drummers will keep singing. And we'll move over to the three-dimensional piece and unveil that part as well. So what you'll hear is our drummers will sing one verse, and then the second verse, our unveilers will start unveiling. Our third verse is where we go into use of lesson, the Russian of the welcome figure and the art. And then our fourth verse, where we're going to a second song, that will be our celebration song. So thank you so much. And after that, we'll hear a response from our artists. And then we'll hear a response from our musicians who do this. So thank you so much. And to our drummers, all around. So we start. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, Fraser Rice. We have two wonderful art pieces in your school now. Let's give a round of applause to our artists. Thank you so much to our drummers for singing the beautiful ceremony songs. You sang extra long today with us with a few pieces. What we are going to do now is our pleasure. We may be seated, and what we're going to do now is hear from our artists. They're going to share their experience with the artwork that we have been unveiled today. So we will start with Master Her.
know, it's always an honor to come to one of my bowl meetings. It's been a good experience, a lot of fun to do all these welcome figures for the 3 school districts. And I just love the schools that I come to. They're all different and they're huge. I work at a school, goes from kindergarten to grade 12, and I teach carving there as well. And teach from grade 6 to 12. And we've got some good students that are coming up, future artists. I've been carving for 34 years now. And I took a 4-year carving course in Hazelton, a place called Kasang. And that was a good experience. One of the best things I've ever did. And ever since 1990, I've been carving ever since. I did my 4 years there. And that was a good experience. They pretty much teach you everything. I didn't even know how to draw when I first started. But they started off right from the basics of drawing ovoids, S-shapes, U-shapes. And it goes right into making your own carving knives. So you actually don't buy your tools, you make them yourself. And you get what you want, the size and the shape, or whatever you're working on. I know when I first did my first pole, there was a 94. And my daughter claimed that that's her house finished. So that's at her house. It's good to see the beautiful people. Every time I come to one, I meet a lot of these people. And for the 2 young dancers there, I carved his mask for him, the Sasquatch mask. Such a young man, good inspiration to other kids. So I put all that feeling into his mask, because everywhere I go, their family is there, and all the functions. And my cousin there, I didn't even know that was happening today. He's my very close cousin. His mom was my first cousin. And it's good to see a couple of powerful statements in your school. And that's probably pretty much everything I have to say. Besides the whole, boy, that thing was a challenge to get out of the forest. Yellow cedar is real. We got it way up in the mountain. Me and my cousins. But that was fun working on this. That was real hot during the summer. I'd have to go out there like 5 in the morning. When I know my neighbors didn't like it, but I had because it was the coolest part of the day. Running my chainsaw early in the morning. That's pretty much OCM.
Actually, area, a round of applause for his This is a little bit more about Gary. Gary was born in Mission, BC, and raised in his home community, West Amos. He has always had the love for art. Gary is a fine carver of masks, bentwood boxes, bowls, and talking sticks, to name a few. Gary's work can be found around the world, in the USA, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, most certainly across Canada, and now in several of our schools in Surrey here. Thank you so much, Gary, for having an open mind, open heart, and coming to our schools. And it also shows he has a connection, like he mentioned, with the Indigenous family connection. So thank you for coming on, Gary. We also want to hear from Ray Pierre, as a dreamer, Ray has committed to using his art to inspire, uplift, and curate positive change in the world. Ray believes that life is too short to not do what you love, and I think many of us would agree with him on that note. Ray has worked around the world, and he has certainly touched the hearts of many schools with his Free Awakens Foundation. And along with Ray, we have Kiefer Strongman. Kiefer is the owner and founder of the KS Woodworks. Kiefer works with Free Awakens as a production manager. He creates three-dimensional artwork using various tools and machines to execute Ray's vision using a combination of plexiglass and wood. Beautiful work, you two. Thank you so much for being here. And we're going to hear a response from both Ray and Kiefer about their artwork here today.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I just want to say thank you to everyone that is here today and that had a hand in making today possible. Thank you so much, Paula, for everything and the love and the heart that you put into the hand today. That's amazing. And the trustees and the board and the principals and the class. Okay. You had a huge hand in making this project possible. And drummers and singers, thank you so much for something that I learned in this art journey is that my brothers tend to be part of the generics of blues. And he comes to a lot of my unveilings, and I learned, I forget who said it, but a part of having these ceremonies is to detach the artist from the work so that it can live next to the home. And I'm just thankful that all the drummers and singers and everyone that has a hand in making this happen allows us to do that. It allows us artists to work on the next project. And it allows us to keep being creative and to our community for those teachings. And I guess first of all, my name is Ray Pierre. I am from BC First Nation. My ancestral name is Indigenous. And I just want to say thank you to the Way Awakens team. So there's a team of us, a team of 7, and I don't work on a project alone. I have a massive amount of anxiety, and I find that it's a lot more fun to do life with people than being a part of it. And I'm very fortunate that I have a team that is truly amazing what they do. Kiefer Strongman, he's been a part of all the projects that I've been making, and I'm a visionary, and he's someone that can build. And I'm not going to tools and all or anything like that, but he's amazing at it. And 2 days ago, I actually celebrated 4.5 years in Minnesota. And why we actually met up was, so for my 30th birthday, I put myself into a residential treatment center. I wanted to see who I could be without the thought. I wanted to see what untapped potential is like and see what kind of artwork I can create. And I met you for a treatment. And 30 days in, we started talking, and I found out that we could build things. So I designed something and I slid it the paper over to him, like, "Did you build this?" He said, "Yeah." And then that was the beginning of us working together. And since then, we've been best friends, working on a bunch of projects, and he's been an integral part of our communities and everything that's been coming to us. So, other members is Steve Yerkin, Charlotte Parker, Liam Dion, Matt K, Trevor J. No, I think that's all this. But yeah, we've been just working on projects, and I just want to say that working on this project and seeing it unveil, I got a little bit emotional. So I got a phone call from Tim Cross and he invited me back to the school and found out I was doing part. And when I was in grade 9, Fraser did a logo contest. And I did a logo, and I was really disheartened that I didn't win. And I got into Tim's office about 2 years ago, and he sat down and scribbled over a piece of paper. And it was that logo design that I made every time. So I kept it all this time. And this is the design that I did. So this design is actually really old, and he said it's time to bring it to life. So we did. And we tried to figure out a way to make it three-dimensional. And with my super visionary, this is what we came up with. And I'm super honored to be a part of Fraser legacy and to continue it into a different eye. Being an artist now is absolutely crazy to me. So I once had a dream of being a civil engineer and doing something that really didn't resonate with who I was. And October 16th, 2016, I finished my first painting, and 2 days later, I took my job. And that was the beginning of this whirlwind that I cannot even explain. I just had an art show in England, and I was just offered a residency at York University in England for 6 months. One of the biggest universities in the world to bring Indigenous perspective over to England. And with this artwork, I've been able to do so much, but one of the things that I try to harness in my message is don't let anyone tell you what your dreams are. For all the students that are in this school, for anyone that is sitting here today, even adults, the time is now. If you're thinking about making some sort of change or some sort of step in a new direction, don't wait because you could miss an opportunity. What I was feeling was, it felt like I was committing spiritual suicide because I was doing something that absolutely did not resonate with who I was. And through artwork, I've been able to find who I truly am. And being able to walk this life and share art murals with a lot of students. Right now, I do legacy projects with youth. And last night, I was drawing a mural that was in collaboration with a kindergarten student, and I was smiling because the little butterflies that they drew were just adorable. And for all the students that are listening, whatever you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort, that is your craft. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't be an artist, you can't be a poet, you can't be a writer, you can't play sports. If you want to do that with your life, you have to go after it because we need more people in this world that are driven by passion. And my dad always taught me to just come here right now, and he's been my backbone in this whole journey. And every time I finish a design, I go running into him, I'm like, it almost sounds great. But he's the one that taught me how to stand for what you believe in and have your voice. And I'm just so honored that he gets to share this journey with me, and I get to live with him. And I'm proud to be Casey. I'm proud to be from where I live and have family here for my life and Gail and everyone. Like, it just really means a lot. So the last thing that I would like to leave with everyone is you don't know how big that first step would be in any direction, and I take that step of love because the world is working for it. And my team doesn't speak. I always do this with them, so it's interesting to talk today. Thank you.
Thanks, sure. Are you sure, Peter? Oh, yes. Thank you so much to our three artists. I'll give them a round of applause. I just want to Ray, thank you. It's truly amazing for what you shared with us today, and I'm sure many students in this will take that home with us. So thank you for sharing what you did today. We are going to call upon our witnesses in no particular order. The witnesses who have been called, this is your opportunity to come up and share some encouraging words today. So come on up. Yes, what was our artist have a seat now?
Hey, swell everyone. My name is Fraser. My ancestral name is Quinniqua. I come from the Bonaparte First Nation in Cache Creek, BC. I'm proud assistant superintendent at Guilford Zone and for Fraser Heights Secondary. And I'm so happy to be here this morning to be a witness for the unveiling of these two beautiful artworks. I have such a good feeling in my heart. Knowing that walking into this school, the first thing you will see is a welcome figure that represents the culture of the people of this land. Reflecting back on my own education as an Indigenous person, not having had representation of who I am, my culture in school, to know that students in our schools now see themselves in school is so very important. The three-dimensional art piece, the story is so moving, and it's such a great reminder to all of our students about our own path. We each have our own path, and to trust that path, and to not let anybody tell us that we can't follow it. I want to thank everyone that's here, our trustees, our leaders, our staff, our students, our singers and drummers, and our artists. Thank you very much for being here today. It's an honor, and thank you for following the road.
Is there another witness before we close on that one? Let's go forward. Mr. Doris.
Okay, good morning. Just getting over a cold, so I will do my best to talk and keep it short. My name is Owen Bedard. I am Haida on my dad's side, who is Bill Bedard from Old Massive. Simshian on my mom's side, she is Gail Bedard from Alabama. I was born and raised in Vancouver, BC. I am an Indigenous student advocate here at Fraser Heights and have been involved in the process with RAID for the last couple of years, starting off with Taylor's Ideas. Happy to be called to be a witness and see this all come to life after 2 years in the making. I think it's something really important for our school, for not only our students but our staff as well, to serve as an important reminder of the work that we need to do.
I just got this, so if you wasn't too sure, you did very well. And thank you so much. Dorothy, would you be ready to say? Okay, don't worry. I know those are wonderful Indigenous students here and also from Katie. But thank you so much for standing up here and I can call upon that under officer here and what you do.
Okay. Respect the people. My name is Cyril. As you hear here, I'm older of the First Nation. My ancestral name is Piyutin, killer of food for my people. I'm very emotional about what's going on here. Simply because I'll give you a little bit of background of where I came from. I am a warrior, survivor. Of the Mission Indian residential all the years. And the greatest thing that I've seen today is when all of my schoolmates, my relatives from the valley, Vancouver Island, Up Island, Camel River, Squash, Mont Creek, Okanagan, all of my schoolmates, women and men, survivors of the warrior residential school. Now, this is a vision that I want all of the young people, not only Indigenous, but all that are working there, marketplace, in different languages, that walk all of these hallways to learn and be taught. We as survivors of the residential school, we were called the demons. The government and the church were to take the devil out of us. These beautiful things, beautiful songs, the song of the drum, is exactly what they were trying to steal from us. And I'm so very proud of all the people that carry the drum, carry the pain, working along with us, distributing that knowledge that was almost stolen from us when many of our elders didn't give up. They kept fighting. Our language is coming back. Our songs and our drums are coming out very, very powerful. Throughout the whole valley, the Vancouver Island, and my son, Ray, he's my youngest. I'm so honored to be here with my babies. For being the warrior that you have, what you came through. You proved not only to me, not only to yourself, but the whole education system, that you can be better. And many, many people in this world, all they have to do is keep trying and keep making the steps in a good direction. With the many cousins here standing with you in this song, you know. That's our strength for unity and what we do with beauty. But I just want you all to know, you mentioned that I'm the first one that sees all of this artwork from flying into my bedroom. Every day, there's a new picture, a new vision, and it's always better than yesterday. That's the roots of what was almost lost by our people in residential school. I praise all the young people in Indigenous to teach. Keep the unity strong, that's your reconciliation. You are the role models in these schools. Keep up the beautiful work. This is what I'm revealing how strong we are in the drums and songs. Where my son gets these visions, our territory belongs in Piglet, all belongs that we have there. We have 5 lots of land. Number 1 in the Pet Meadows, number 2 is in my as our cemetery. And they believe this young man is connected, so powerful to all the spirits that come out of these mountains. These connections come to him every single day. Talks about our people, over the ones that becomes that. And they get another that go around the world. So they made some guided steps. And I have to shake myself. Thank you, Lord, for the beautiful songs and the songs that come. Keep my heart flowing. Congratulations to the education system. Always recognizing our people more and more daily. There's so much to see in our territory. It's not just Fraser Heights. These young babies in these schools need to see the light, the land, the sound, and the rivers, the forest, the sky. It's beautiful. And it's coming into pictures of the creature from the sky. Wild like trees, that's the beauty of life. So I bow to all of you for being here today. And I thank you all very much for the recognition from my son for your beauty. Congratulations to us all. Please stand.
Thank you to our elders and pastors here. Just a couple more things now. I can call Gail Manning out. We are going to pick up the cedar on the floor. And before we leave, Fraser Heights also has a giveaway for you. So make sure before you leave that you have the appreciation that Fraser Heights would like to thank. And we also have 3 students who are artists themselves. Who have created a thank you card for our artists today. So now would be the time for our students. So Elizabeth May and Grace May and Melissa May, come forward to present your card to our artists here. And thank you to the director and Mr. Dent for their contribution in this as well. Here is here, and Maureen right here. So thank you so much. And we are going to have one more song. We're going to have a journey song on our drummers. We'll have them send us off in a nice way. And we also have, before we leave, we also have more refreshment stuff in the library here. So please feel free to have a refreshment for you. And we'll ask our drummers.
Our greatest resource is here to advance for you. Home, the Coast Sales territory. every elements that we have to live off. Our elders in the Tortillas territory, we all have to honor everything that we do. So this is what the song is for. It's to honor the root people, the people that have those good visions for not only for us today, but for tomorrow. That would be for great vision for every person that walks in that door. And every person that walks in those doors will have good intentions. Not only here, but right here too, every night. You walk past these beautiful figures here. So just wanted to explain the song and our children here, ACM.
I'm very proud to be here and be part of your work today. This concludes our ceremony for both our artists. So congratulations, Fraser, on what we have received today. And thank you so much, each and every one of you, for making it here today. And for those in the classroom who are still with us, students and teachers, thank you for your patience and being a part and watching what happens out here. There's a lot of learning here today. And I hope you take that home to your parents with you. It's very special learning that we share with First Nation people. We are to share the giveaway now, and to our guests, please feel welcome to return to the library for some refreshments. So thank you everyone, and safe journey to your next destination.
That won't do that for time. She's good. They're all good. They're all good. That's cool. You got some election. We're hoping that she goes in by March. We'll see what happens. But you know, Johnny's at What about you? Yeah, still teaching. She's still teaching at Morgan. Loving it. You good? Good on you. Okay. That was 23. Somebody get I don't think so. No, I've been to visit a few times just to see her. She actually went to SFU for masters for that was it. Just thinking about it. What you got to do with dogs, what you got to do with school, Glasgow. Do what? Masters of